Welcome to AP Television. In this video, we'll be diving into one of the most fundamental concepts in economics, demand. This topic is key to understanding how markets work, and it's worth 5 to 10% of your AP Macroeconomics exam, so stick around. Demand describes how much of a product or service consumers are willing to buy at different prices. We'll cover the basics of demand, explore the law of demand, and examine factors that can cause shifts in demand curves. By the end of this video, you'll understand why prices change, how markets reach equilibrium, and how external factors like consumer income can impact demand. So let's get started by looking at what economists mean when they talk about demand. In simple terms, demand is the quantity of a good or service that consumers are willing and able to purchase at various prices. It's important to note the willing and able parts, as someone might want a new smartphone but may not be able to afford it. The law of demand is one of the most important concepts in economics. It states that all else being equal, as the price of a good increases, the quantity demanded decreases, and vice versa. Let's say you're thinking about buying concert tickets. When the price is high, fewer people want to buy them. But if the price drops, more people, including you, will probably jump at the chance. This is the law of demand in action. Now let's talk about what causes the demand curve to shift. It's not just price that affects demand. Other factors called determinants also play a role. These determinants include changes in consumer income, the prices of related goods, and even expectations about the future. For example, if consumers expect prices to rise in the future, they might buy more now, increasing demand. Let's break these down with some examples. If consumers' incomes rise, they'll likely buy more of a product, shifting the demand curve to the right. For instance, if you get a raise, you might splurge on more luxury items. When the price of a substitute good like tea rises, the demand for coffee might increase, as consumers switch to the cheaper option. Finally, if people expect the price of smartphones to rise next month, they might rush to buy now, increasing current demand. Let's apply what we've learned to a real-world scenario. Think about gas prices. When gas prices drop, more people fill up their tanks, and we see a higher quantity demanded. But if gas prices spike, people drive less, carpool more, or turn to public transportation, reducing the quantity demanded. So to summarize, demand is all about how much of something people are willing and able to buy at various prices. The law of demand tells us that price and quantity demanded move in opposite directions. Plus, we learned that several factors, like income and expectations, can shift the demand curve entirely. Before you go, think about this. How might a rise in your income affect your spending habits? Would you buy more of certain products, even if prices didn't change? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to AP Television and stay tuned for our next video on supply and economics. See you next time.